Evening.
Yo.
Hey.
Hey.
It was weird to think that last week I was obsessing about the DLC release.
The recruit is also loading in right now.
Copy that. Ref, I think no one else is going to volunteer, so if you could take
Yeah.
PCT, I'd be very grateful. Thank you.
Got it. No worries.
Awesome. Right. Thanks everyone for attending. I appreciate there's still a couple of people loading in from the looks of things. Welcome to Wednesday night training. For gamblers, certainly it is going to be, well, actually I think for everyone is going to be some parachute training. Getting used to static line jumping, maybe a bit of lay low, a little later on in the evening. Some of the time.
Good question.
Okay, right. Well, in the meantime, Gambo,
Who
if
have
you
you
want
got,
to
Gus?
We got 8 pilots, so it should be enough.
Hold the line!
Granny's coming now.
Hold the line! Announcement from Talon. You guys wanted to do the airdrop, sorry. So airdrop's going to consist of airdrop teams Gus, HM and Lethals. They're going to be with you.
Thank you kindly.
Sorry about that.
yeah, so in which case, pilots' names who are just read out, and everyone else who is joining for parachute training.
This
or
music.
parachute refresher training, if everyone could mount up into the nice vehicles that Stab has placed down earlier.
Ben, you got the guys. Bring them to the vehicles. Keep them in order.
Yeah,
Completely
copy.
Arrow northeasternmost.
Board one of the vehicles, please.
Wrong net. Lawrence radio check. 3 channel 3.
Heard.
Scamler,
quickly
Blade,
grab
and
1
Arrow.
for
I
8
want
in
to drive
the
for each of these
arsenal.
vehicles. Your squads are volunteering.
And manage red team.
Ben, is it me or you want
Alright.
to channel?
Berlin.
10 black, can you
Berlin,
drive
yeah.
one of the vehicles,
If you
please?
wanna
Wrong,
go over
no?
there to the
Thank God.
Oh,
and
wait.
go to the helicopter base.
Wrong.
John, you're with Ben.
Tim,
Got
any chance
in
you
the
can
vehicle.
Fucking hell, of course I don't have.
pilot?
Ah,
One of the vehicles, please.
Fuck's ears.
Supply getting on the truck or what?
Hi,
Yeah,
get
guys,
in
can
northeastern
they
one.
hear me?
Yeah, sorry. This is channel 1, right?
Yes,
Come on.
Yep.
Hello.
And also
You're
please
right to,
channel
I was
red
supposed
one.
to
drive one of the
do
Vicks, please.
no worries.
Victor,
Victor,
Just
one
Zizek,
second.
could you
1 second.
Thank you.
Ref, Stab, where you got to, mate?
Zizek.
Wait, where was supposed to go again?
this one, Tim?
I haven't been told
Stab,
yet, so
this ref,
wait.
Oh, what's
send
the
again.
supposed to go
No
again?
worries.
terminal.
Yeah, that's true. Where have you headed off to?
For a second I thought I was on the
I
wrong
am
net.
doing BCT if they
Sorry,
recruit.
talking to me?
Probably one of
No,
my
sorry, I'm
feet.
speaking on the radio, mate. Follow me. I'll take you there. Ref,
Thanks.
got one more joining.
See some
in.
over
So,
here.
helicopter.
No worries, dude.
Yeah, no. I'm just gonna go to the helicopter range.
Yeah, that's the one.
Because check
Here you
this
go.
one above right.
Nice to have
Victor.
some more recruits again.
Nepal,
Hi, man.
what should
You jump in?
On the truck, please.
Kimball,
Hey,
are
Chen,
you
go.
J-Tol from earlier?
Zizek?
Yesterday?
Yeah. Ah, there we go.
Or is
Okay.
Nepal
Thank you.
your
Yeah.
RG name? Your formal
Oh,
name?
Get
what
in.
name
Now
is
then, now then.
displayed now?
Nepal. Nepol.
Oh yeah, sorry, because I installed it from scratch, so I have to change it. Yeah, it's me from yesterday. Hey man.
Hop in.
Ah, The Italian, yes? Yeah, we're good. We're gonna sort this out.
Excellent. Right, welcome to RG Nepal.
Thank
sorry,
you.
what's your normal name going to be?
GB Co.
Schlee, radio check.
Yeah, Roger, okay, get in the fucking truck.
It's all good, man.
So I see the truck.
Yeah, Skeletal squads, any guys who are late join us got 30 seconds to mount, at which point we'll be leaving with or without them. We'll be putting down a teleporter for them to come over.
Your best man now.
Just squeezed in the last second.
It's nice back here, isn't it? Everyone got their seatbelts on?
HM radio tech.
No, sir.
My seat doesn't even have one.
Schleek, you having issues there, mate?
Well, I've clicked get in, it's just hanging about. I'm in now.
Right.
All
Yeah,
pilots.
Skeletal squads, move out, move out. Blade vehicle first. Templar, move us out. Towards the main terminal, please.
Everyone's really trying to listen to what Snaps is saying about these trucks. Very hard though.
Something about danger? Turn around.
Something about rolling?
Yeah, I think what happened was that they rolled over and exploded. So basically they acted like they're doing armor. And they're right. Pull us up. We go. Hold this. And dismount, guys. Watch out for the other truck.
Okay, guys, do a nice over.
Right, gather around me.
Sexy time, Merrick, come here. Oh. Sit by you, D-Dog, so you don't feel alone.
Oh, thanks, mate.
Right, so I think actually last parachute training was probably recent enough. Is there anyone actually here who has not done parachute training of any kind?
Yep.
I haven't. Yep.
Okay, so I think we're maybe looking at half dozen or so. So parachuting certainly is done slightly less often today than it was in World War II. Anyone who's seen Band of Brothers and things like that knows pretty much the main key elements of how it works. Certainly can't give it quite the same, or can't go into quite the same detail as a trained instructor, but in short, the main reason that paratroopers are used is typically because no one else can get in to do the job. They're usually left far out on their own. There's not a huge amount of support that they can get, except maybe from air cover. They're usually quite light on their feet, and today we'll be going over just ideally two, or we'll mainly be going over two of the ways that we'll be inserting using this, and I doubt we'll move on to anything too technically complicated, but for now we'll stick to static line and then LALO, which stands for low altitude, low opening. So in both of these, we will be cruising at about 250 meters above sea level, or 250 meters above the ground. During the static line, your squad lead will have pretty much the entire control over how the squad is organized, or how the squad jumps out of the back of the plane. And all of the squad will be jettisoned all at the same time, or one after the other. In Lalo, you'll be given much more opportunity to jump out yourself, which squad leads will be preparing, I'm sure, in their heads, a list of numbers as to how to get people out of a plane. Now, one of the most important things with these, as you'll see from your maps, is that paratroopers typically have a small area in which to disembark. Now, the area that I've given is rather large. It is about 1.5 kilometers or so, maybe edging on 2 kilometers, although not quite. And that is between the green line, and one of those boxes the green line is in is at 153169, and the red line at 142158. So between that green line and that red line is your drop zone. So in short, it is pretty much one just beyond the edge of the runway, all the way through to the other edge of that runway. Now, the reason that I've picked that is because sometimes we pick the edge of the runway, and typically the first man out is maybe 100 meters or so onto that runway. So I'm trying to compensate ever so slightly for the speed of the plane and how quickly people's reactions are. Now, as I said, one of the most important things is to get out of the plane quickly, as each squad leader will show. We'll be getting out pretty much. One squad will get out. As soon as that squad is out, the next squad will be going. We're going in 2 different planes today, so hopefully we'll be able to keep these quite short. Could squads give me their numbers, please? Starting with Aaron.
Unfortunately, only 5.
Only 5? Very low for you.
Yep.
Blade.
6.
Cutlass.
6.
And Dusak.
6.
Oh, okay.
One is missing right now. He's still at main base.
Okay. If you want to tell them that there is a teleporter from Alpha to Bravo, Bravo is literally that flagpole right over there to our northeast.
Copy.
So, as I said, we'll be getting each of these. We'll probably so Aaron Blade, you will be taking the southwestern bird. Cutlass Dusak, you'll be taking the northeastern bird. Vegas, how many are you? 4. If we have Vegas in the first bird, because there's ever so slightly fewer of them, and then, well, actually, because we'll have Gambler and 3-0 in whichever bird you don't go in. So if you could go in the northeastern bird, then Gambler and 3-0 will go in the southwestern bird. So you'll be going in the bird at the rear, if that's all right. Okay. Awesome. Those of you who have not done or static line before, it is an ACE interact. You effectively interact with the plane. You'll be given the option to static line once the plane is over a certain height. 250 meters will be plenty enough of that because 200 meters is the cutoff. You'll be kicked out of the plane. You'll be automatically given a parachute, and you'll be drifting slowly down to the floor. Once you are down on the floor, quickly meet up with other squad members. There will be various vehicles that I'll be putting down shortly. And we'll be doing 2 initial drops like this, just to get used to dropping as a squad. Alright? Any questions? I'll take the silence as confidence. Right, let's get mounted up.
Before you do that, sorry, I call bullshit on the fact no questions, and I can predict that going horribly wrong. Squad leaders have 2 minutes with you guys, go off somewhere separate, explain to you guys exactly what order things are going to be done in and how you're going to do it. You've all done it many times before, break away now, do that now.
Right, Cutlass, northwest.
In future, guys, if you don't fucking know, ask.
I'm your co-pilot.
Okay.
Can you fly the second?
Yeah.
Go to 250 meters, then your speed. I think we can go.
Now, boys.
Squad numbers?
Alright. Typically, I would just do regular numbers order, except skipping 1. This time we'll just do reverse order. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yo. Right.
I never told you you're sexy.
Okay, listen up, listen up. Stand in front of me, not behind me or to the side, so I can see you, please. Thank you. Right, so static lines are pretty straightforward. It is done via the squad leader's control, and it's done over the ACE interact. and it's called static line jump in the ice menu when you're sitting in the back of the plane. Right? Understood?
Yep.
If we're doing the
I
static,
died. Yeah.
no, don't die this time. If we're doing the static where each member has to do the exit direction.
Sorry guys, my daughter's just come. Listen, when we do a lay low jump and you have to interact with yourselves to get out, we're going to be doing it in number order as it is in the TeamSpeak channel. I believe that's the same as what it was when it was in the Steam info. So just stand by. Templar, you'd be number 9. Straps is number 8, but we miss him because he's not here. That's what you do with people around here. Zezek, you're 7. Widgie 6. Mombo's not here, so we miss him. Shlee, number 4.
Wait. I'm 5.
No, you're 4, mate. You're 4. That's what I've got.
Kimbo, you mixed, yeah. You switched them up. You made Mambo number 4 and not 5.
Mambo's number 5.
Okay. So, start again. Temp. 9. Yeah.
I've just pasted into the group chat what I've got said.
We'll go on that. Basically, we'll go on after that number. Shlee, could you take over, mate? I've got to deal with my daughter. Hang on.
Somebody delete the Steam info first, because that's where it all was, but now it's gone. What info on Steam?
Right, so where were we in the number? Templar, you're 9, Straps 8, Zezek 7, Wigitil, you're 6, I'm 5. Mumbo's 4, Victor, you're 3, Outlive, you're 2, and Kimbo's 1. And
Literally, it's gonna be like 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. You're just literally waiting for that number. I'm gonna count down that quick. Bear in mind, there's all these other squads in Vegas that are gonna be needing to drop as well. Good rule of thumb is that you open your parachute, 300 feet above. 300 meters above the ground. But if you,
your time is up. Gather on me.
If you lay low, which is what we'll be doing, low altitude, you open your chute as soon as you're out. Understood?
Yeah. Static line is actually.
State line's automatic. You don't need to worry about that.
Kimbo, is the first thing we do the static line?
Let's go, guys.
Come on.
Sorry, do we open outshoots manually or?
Guys, you can ask questions in the chat.
Gonna do it automatically.
Not during this one, please.
Okay.
What's wrong with Templar's face? Have you seen it?
Oh, yeah, this is Gamma to Arrow. If you could join us, please. Sean, chat.
Right up.
I'll do it again in a sec.
Take the best as well, Sean.
We're just best.
Oh my god.
It's fine. He can do without the best.
No, he can't.
Right. I will repeat again. Does anyone have any questions? You've got to have questions.
Are we doing the high or low first?
Bill, I have a question. What do the colored lines on the map mean?
Well, that's a good start. Everyone hear me?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. Yep. Awesome. Right. So, any questions at all? No?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Two,
right.
mate.
Yeah, sorry. My game cut out for about 10 seconds. So, who was first?
Icarus.
Icarus, question.
If we're doing the high or low jump first.
We'll be doing static line first.
Copy that.
Second question.
What do the colored lines on the map mean?
Oh, thank you, Obi, for asking. I was hoping someone would ask this question. So, you will note that there are 3 coloured lines on the map. 2 of which are red, and 1 of which is green. As mentioned previously, the area between the green and the second red line is the drop zone. So, we will be approaching the drop zone from the northeast. We will be flying, hopefully as slow as Talon can possibly get us. Once Talon cross that red line, they will call red light. Now, typically in real life, this would be the opportunity for people to stand up, check their gear, make sure everything's ready. In game, it's pretty much just make sure that you're prepared. Squad leads to make sure that they're completely ready to boot everyone out of the plane. Green light is the cue to jump, or in this particular case, for squad leads to select static line group. That is the point at which, if you were using Lalo, squad leads would start calling off numbers, and it would be the opportunity for you guys to start jumping out and making sure that things were done in order. Once we hit the second red line, red light will be called for a second time, which means jumping is to immediately cease. Doesn't matter if you're about to jump out or anything like that. It usually means that it's either too dangerous or too risky or something along those lines as to why you have not been able to jump. If there are still people in the plane, certainly in this instance, then the plane will be going around again, and they will be jumping at that point. Are there any further questions?
What happens if we get a failure on the static line?
If you get a failure on the static line, we will try and get as many people out. There is the option to single jump as quickly as possible, so make sure squads have a backup plan. But typically it will be on a go-around rather than on that particular jump.
So what, squad lead will just go failure or something like that?
Yeah,
so get the next squad out.
Yeah, squad lead will go failure, and we will aim at getting the next squad out, at which point we will organise getting you back in. Okay?
Cool.
Awesome. Right, let's go. So, Arrow Blade and 3-0 Gambler, you're on the first Hercules.
We're taking the northeastern one.
And then everyone else, you are on the second Hercules.
I'll be paying attention to this, shall I?
Arrow form up.
Must I?
Well, you've got it recorded, so you can go over it again.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I do it.
Yes, they'll be going alphabetical order. So, Arrow Blade will be going arrow.
Nothing's really changed from the last time we've done this.
Yeah, so if I do need to take over Kimbo, I need to take a squad lead from you, right?
No.
Yeah, well, that'll be on the go around. Like if we get a failure, it'll be on the go around. Stand by, don't get on just yet. Wait there.
Is it Ace Interact to do the static line drop?
Arrow, do you want to go on first, lads, being as you're all neatly lined up and...
Right, so mounting up, ideally one at a time, please.
Yeah, so that you'd take it off me then, Shlee, yeah? And then you would then interact and do the jump.
Right.
Victor!
Side door.
Yeah.
When do you open your parachute on a Lalo?
Damn it, Mary.
Yeah.
My question, when do you open it on a Lalo?
As soon as I'm out. It's done automatically anyway.
No, it's not. It's not on a Lalo.
As soon as I'm out.
We're doing static line this time. That's not confusing.
Right, board up.
Arrow.
Yeah. Blade board up.
Can someone keep that door open?
No, that'd be too much to ask for.
Can we just get in the back door?
No.
It doesn't change unless maybe you have to wait for the plane to be on.
Hello, Gambler. This is Blade. Radio check.
Yeah, I think.
We'll do it anyway.
This is Gambler. Roger. Okay, Blade.
So HM will taxi out and then go towards the north and then line up.
Would you be in charge of throwing us out the back of the plane stand?
Gambler, this is Cutlass all mounted.
Yeah, I'll certainly try.
Kimbo, can I take lead just to look at the option? And then you take it back.
Be advised, there's no option.
Vegas all mounted.
Okay, copy that.
Where is this?
Ace interact, but only once we're high.
Widgie, you having fun there, mate? What's up?
Yeah, but the 160 definitely is available.
Well, I'll keep getting
Copy.
fucking jumped into the cockpit,
The
so.
130 we might try, and then after that one, I will
Right.
turn directly north, and then we can try to fall
You good?
left and turn onto the black line.
Yeah, I'm in the back now.
Blade all in.
Yeah, I'll do all the radio stuff for you so you can just...
Copy that. Does any squad have any members still remaining outside of the planes? Over. Arrow set. Copy that. I'll be radioing into Chan to start getting these planes moving.
I don't know.
This is Gambler to Talon.
Gambler, Talon.
This is Gambler, all persons mounted. We are ready to take off. Over.
Try to find the goose then.
No idea. Turkey actually is a call sign. Say again? Turkey, just reserve. RG Air Force. Albatross. Bigger. Did you close range? Facebook Live. According to the dials, but it's the airspeed. Climbing to 500.
What's that tail?
Turn to the carrier.
40. Yeah, yeah. Maybe 160, we'll try 160.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah, it's for extra lift.
Phil? One of my guys has just jumped out the back of the plane.
I think 160 is definitely the limit. It's hard. Yeah, I think we'll try around do 170.
So apparently someone in my squad just threw themselves out the plane.
So we'll be all jumping together.
Yes, mate. Whether your squad lead is, he's going to be the one to push them.
Yeah, but we're not all getting out exactly the same time.
Say again, sorry.
We're not getting out all at exactly the same time.
Yeah, no, but I'm just telling him he doesn't need to worry about anything on this one.
Copy that, like a flight.
So do I do the ace interact now or later?
No, you don't touch Ace Interact at all. Your squad lead will. It'll all be fine.
Copy that.
Scammer to all squads, we are on final approach now. We are just turning in to make final approach break. The squads will be jumping out in letter order, so Cutlass and Arrow will be first out of their respective planes, followed by Dussack and Blade, followed by 3-0 and Vegas. Gambler out.
Right, by this time, we will be second to jump. We'll be jumping at the same time as Dussack. Arrow and Cutlass will be first out of their respective planes.
About right, I thought this is
Can't be that Pelican flight prepping.
Flew under us.
You kind of don't actually need to steer at all.
Gather to all squads, red light, red light.
Can't see you anyways. Just go with it.
Right, stand by.
Gather to all squads, green light, green light.
Oh, now that is going out.
This is Arrow, all out.
Blade, go, go, go.
Blade all out.
Look out!
Gambler and 3-0 are all out. Squads call in once all your guys are on the ground. Over.
was drifting into you then.
Hey, I can see my Victor from here. Booking ball. Yes.
Pretty much just takes us straight down.
Yeah, I'm gonna say don't crash
Are
into
you
me.
to my south? Just stay put, mate.
This is Errol, all boots on the ground.
Oh Jesus, I'm just.
Wait, where'd you come from?
Why am I back in the plane?
Why didn't you jump out? That's the question.
No, he did.
I did.
1 sec, I'll play in a sec. I'll upload out for you, John.
That's a different. The second I landed and the parachute disappeared. Put me back in here.
Oh, you're
Yeah,
in the cockpit.
I'll
I don't think you can even. I don't even think you can jump out from here.
Blade, all boots on the ground.
Cutlass, all boots on ground.
In a sec.
Dussing, all boots on ground.
Actually, just landed. Just down on the ground.
Yeah, I was gonna say like if we're landing anyway, that's where we're going.
That's interesting.
It's a feature.
It's the instant evac. We don't have to extract you anymore.
Wanted me to stream the landing from the cockpit view. That's where it was.
Wait, were you in the cockpit and then you just changed seats using Ace, or did you jump out?
Yeah, I'm like a 1-on final for the main runway left.
Gambler's Blade.
This is Gambler White 1, all squads, make sure none of your members are on that left runway, that is the large runway, make sure no member is on that runway.
Yeah. No, he just died.
Do you need 2 pilots? Is it one for each wing or something?
Stand by, stand by.
Yep.
What did HM say?
Camera has double jumping out.
Yeah. Actually, did you use the Ace thing to just change from cockpit? Or did you jump out and go back in?
I appeared in this seat.
No, when you originally got into the plane, you were in the cockpit, right?
That's right, I was in the back. I wasn't here.
Okay.
Fucking hell, the lamps.
Okay, I
Just
saw
land.
Guys, whoever's in like the front cabin, see what jump out, please.
Like originally?
Originally, I wasn't in the cockpit, no.
Oh, okay, cool.
Just match of course, don't worry about it. Right, Templar, I need you to go directly heading 044, please.
You had like 2 Hercules flying a 4 Gambler in.
The parallel runway is cleared across the main runway, the one to the east southeast. Pelican 2 will be landing there in a minute.
Oh, I think that was a
Please
short
go
range
to all
jump.
squads, very quickly cross the runway, meet by the main terminal.
Right, Templar, you clear to go straight across
Very
the
firm,
runway
just
very quickly.
southeast.
Roger that, Gambler, Blade crossing now. Blade out.
But no, what I was saying is it'd be a cool mission if you had like 2 Hercules flying with all Gambler in, and then you had 2 jets on either side, and for the like initial insert,
Yeah,
you just had enemy helicopters for they had to destroy and shit.
definitely.
Like a hard insert, essentially. And just leave a ramp open so Gambler can see everything happening in the back.
Yeah. We did this once, like a very close formation paired up. It wasn't the deployment, it was way back. It looked very cool. I think I wasn't even flying that then. I think I was still in play. Look, someone jumped out of the HM's plane.
If we're all parked up, let's get all out.
Three in front of us.
Bunch of trucks moving.
Wait, what?
Straight ahead of us there's a parachute.
Yeah, I was just thinking that.
Jumped out of
I didn't see it.
if I zoom in I see.
Oh, I see it, yeah.
Like to after landing, just taxi back to your starting position. think 170 was even too slow.
Yeah, 180 probably.
Yeah.
Maybe even 190.
Yeah, now I had to pitch up way too much.
I think the bad thing HM did is when he had to wing off, he didn't call it out on command.
No, and he was, from the beginning, he was kind of...
Yeah, he was below us at one point, wasn't he?
Yeah, he just passed us below us.
Wait, where's the ramp open? Did you open it?
No, mine is still below.
Thanks for the ride back.
No, it's open. It's not leveled. It's straight up open. Yeah. I don't know, weird.
Is he here now? Okay.
Hello.
Hello.
Bit of a weird bug. I appeared
Yeah, I
back in
heard.
the plane.
Okay. Were you able to single jump out, or were you given the option to single jump out?
I didn't try after I landed.
No, that's fair.
He did spawn back into the co-pilot seat, so I think he has...
We had that. We had the same thing. Someone tried to single jump and he got teleported to the co-pilot seat.
Oh, strange. But that is not a bug I'm aware of.
We couldn't group jump or single jump, but then when we moved to the open seats, like the seats that had been vacated by guys before us, we were then suddenly able to do it.
Oh, strange.
Yeah.
Must be particular seats then that have problems. We'll try again, see if we can have a little bit more success. Certainly in terms of landing area. Wait for Falcon 2 to get back. So yeah, if everyone now started finding we'll be going in missions as well. So have my green light, all the squads will jump out. Could have been a little bit faster. I think we could probably have narrowed that down a little bit more. So squads, please make sure that your squad lead is calling out, and as soon as the next squad lead hears that, they are forcing their guys out of the plane.
Yeah. Problem is, it doesn't allow you on the radio until your chute is fully deployed, which is kind of annoying, which causes a bit of a delay.
Where is your radio?
Fine, mate.
Is your radio in your vest or your backpack?
It's currently in my backpack, but I'll try my vest.
Yeah, I think that might be the issue. But yes, we will try it again. If I could just have a quick chat with Talon, please.
Susan, you've either got really bad wind.
Sorry. Probably not mine.
No, like the actual sound of rushing air is emanating from your body.
Ah, well, we had issues with the drop, so that'd be it.
It's really weird.
As per the GIF I sent you.
Aliens.
I don't hear it.
Stabs.
Everyone else hear it, or is it just me?
Yeah.
Yeah, here's.
Run like the wind.
I don't
Stabs. Quick question.
That is fantastic.
Oh, it's gone.
What came back?
Oh.
What was the question?
So, like in that instance, like the second letters, like Blade and Dussack, were jumping. Should I wait until after I've heard Cutlass's call, or just arrows?
No. Don't worry about another plane.
Arrows in your plane, right, Kimbo?
Yeah.
Just
Yeah,
worry
so
about
you're only
what's in
worried
your
about Arrow. Like, don't give a shit about another plane. The other plane isn't waiting for you. The other plane's waiting for green light, and then Jazz is going to be calling his guys out, and then Ref's waiting for Jazz to say, and then Ref will go, and then as soon as Ref goes, I go.
You know what there, Perkins?
Cool.
Yeah, he is rope BRB and then light up because he's Perkins.
You give that guy live ammo?
What are you doing?
Where is he? Where is he? Where is he? Where is he?
You got teleported, see?
Yeah, back into the plane.
Come here. Again. This time round, yeah? Touch nothing on your keyboard. Just sit there. I'm banning you for touching your keyboard until you're out
Roger.
of that plane. You do not touch anything. Understood?
Roger. Sorry.
Cool.
Unplug it by USB. No, I'm joking, Victor.
Magnus, you still got a parachute on.
Just check, make sure no one's got a parachute on in our squad. Yeah, you don't have one, Victor.
Which parachute?
Someone in Arrow has a parachute, I think.
No, it's Obi.
It's Obi. Obi has a
Obi, you
parachute.
got a parachute on.
So does it remove your backpack?
Yeah, Sirius doesn't have a backpack either. Okay. That would be why. Board up, gents. I think.
It's going the other way.
We're boarding up now, Kimber?
Not yet, mate.
Hold.
Then who's in the plane?
3-0. You mind your squad, I'll mind my squad. How about that, yeah?
Hostility.
Stand by.
Yeah. Yeah, he was stalling, and then, of course, that meant that he had almost no control of the plane at all. And then was overcorrecting when he was, in order to get it to stop stalling, it needs to go up to full throttle, which of course then means that if it's going in a particular direction, it's going to stay going that direction.
Alright, guys, we're clear to board. Wait for 3-0 first, please. Arrow, Blade, we'll let you board first. Blade out.
Entering the slide doors.
Just let Arrow board up first, guys.
Arrow all boarded.
But Kimber.
Clear to board. Precisely, last of the gentlemen.
Oh, yeah.
It was. Weird. Because I looked in the back of the plane and saw someone sitting in that seat. So.
There's one more in 3-0. I'm just saying.
I know.
Blade, all in.
Oh, I jumped in after the rest of 3-0, actually. I was the last one.
That's very weird. Then I don't know who was sitting in that seat.
Yeah, I'm sorry I took your seat, Icarus.
I think you can even be further out.
I actually saw it as well, Chris.
Yeah. To give him more room.
I think we're leaving someone behind.
Yeah, it's that.
Doesn't look impressed.
I don't actually reported that one. They just ignore it.
Yeah.
Biggest.
My brother.
I think southeast.
HMS is gonna draw a second red line, black line, either follow that or a bit more
This is Gamma Tool Squad Leads. Check in.
Yeah, we'll basically lined up together.
This Arrow all set.
Blade, all set.
They kind of want to go close national line.
He's seen some shit.
Does they go in? Excellent.
That guy's wasted. He's had so much to smoke.
I was in the seat there.
Headless all in aside from one technical issue. You'll join us for the next jump. Copy that. All squads in. Call you into Pelican Flight.
It's going to Pelican Flight. Packs on the plane.
Icarus looks like a broken man.
Thanks.
So what you're saying then, Nick, if I was to say jump first and I was to go 148 com, if my chute wasn't deployed, you might not hear me.
Well, it wasn't just showing the transmission option for me, like, so, yeah. But I've put it in my vest this time. We'll see if that works.
Cool.
I hope it does, because otherwise there's like a 5-second delay for no reason.
Is it Chris sitting in front of you, Kimbo?
He is. He's sitting right opposite me.
When you see him disappear, go.
Cool.
Either that or like do the 15 count and then go, so that'll be enough time. Probably not even that. Or you can look out the back door and try and count how many people go.
Yeah, I'll be alright. As soon as Ick's gone, I'll give it a couple and then I'll get my guys gone.
Yeah, if you just wait like 3 seconds, you'll have enough time to go from
A lot of vibration now.
I hate it. Speed effect.
Yeah. Got a bit of turbulence back here.
It reminds me of the Battlefield 3 mission, I think.
Left pipe water.
It's a fucking powerful vibrator.
We're going to use it to dig trenches later.
Oh shit, Kimbo's having a seizure.
Hopefully not in the plane before you try.
On the warm left hand part, USB is around 3
Right, so we're doing the same again. Some others are having some issues. Let's see if we can get better this time.
Everyone good?
Those capital squads drop will be exactly the same as last time. Break. The only difference is that the speed will be 190 in the plane. Over. Aero copies last.
Blake copies all.
Elvis copies last. That's the copies. Thanks, Roger.
There's a lot of vibration with flaps through and everything. I don't know what's
Nice, I like it.
Continue to black line.
Ignorance, is that you? The camo face?
Nope.
Oh, with the bloodshot eyes?
Yeah.
The red hair? I don't know who it is. It's been freaking me out this whole flight.
You need to camouflage your hair, dude.
Yeah.
Camo looks great, just the eyes fucking freaking me the fuck out.
Yeah. Yeah. It's like you rubbed them with the camo.
Oh,
He's just
the sweat's running down into his eyes. Oh god.
No. He's just trying to hide himself in Glasgow.
Boys, we're on final approach.
That's horrifying.
I think that's
It is coming towards squads. We're on final approach. Final approach. Canberra.
Next time we do a jungle mission, everyone's going to have to wear that face.
We have to take his face.
That'll be a group photo. Just silly.
God, I love that film.
The name of that face is Hasn't Slept in 12 Days in the Jungle.
Right, let's count the chapter. We've got 2k to the red line.
Yeah, 2k to the red line.
People are ripping into me for my face.
There's a cross, but open down so you love your arms.
Big holes.
How's the pelican prepared for it?
Nice, nice.
This coming towards squads. Red light. Red light.
Stand by to jump.
I don't interact with anything
Coming towards squads. Green light. Green light.
Arrow go.
Arrows all out.
Blade go.
What's up?
Blade.
Doesn't go low.
Gimbal.
Blade up. Vegas out.
Oh.
It is going to Pelican flight. Looks like all squads made it out. Well done. And we're out.
Last call was on channel 1.
It is going by apologies. Yeah, it looks like all squads are all out.
Let's see what happens when I touch the floor.
Looks like boots on ground. One of us is missing again, huh? Go for some boots on the ground.
Arrow.
Blade, all boots on the ground.
Going towards squads. Make sure in the north or west inside the runway. Pelicans 1 and 2 will be landing shortly. Canberra.
It took me a good extra minute to get out of the plane, so I'm way southwest of you guys.
So you just got juked out of the plane, yeah?
Yep. I was just watching the lights and then I was out.
Yeah, roger that. Blade board up on that truck west.
There's one behind us.
Oh, sorry, yeah, did see that. Board up on that one.
Gimbal, where do you guys go?
Oh, he sounded so lost.
Towards squads, if you're not across the runway now, you have 30 seconds to do so.
I'm with Vegas and Wilhelm. With
Are you in their vehicle?
No, he's in front of us. He's walking our way.
blue smoke, right?
Stay where you are, mate. If you're in a vehicle, you're going to the same place I am. Stay
He's
where you are.
literally at us. If I believe thingy.
There's room in the front, you know, I don't smell.
Am I being totally anal if I want to change that script and just do a random rotation on everyone? Because it looks silly with everyone
for when you get out of the plane.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. Where are we grouping up? Left, right? Left. Right. This parking's terrible, but whatever, let's do it. Not the best parking, but
The best parking I've ever seen.
No. You got thrown back in or thrown out?
Out prematurely.
Without a parachute?
I don't know, we just wait for people gonna put them on now anyway.
Then?
Do you have a parachute?
No, I had no parachute.
Okay, no parachute.
Make sure it's the right kind.
is that why you look like that?
In his face.
What do I have?
Nothing. It's okay.
Probably not the right one because it's non-steerable.
Who had problems?
Blade.
Bam. I had a problem, yeah.
Which was the problem?
I couldn't get in the plane, and first I used the scroll button, which I usually do. Then I tried the Ace Interact, but then I came into the co-pilot's into the cockpit, and I tried to shift seat. Then I found myself outside of the airplane.
Okay, have you respawned?
No, I just walked back again.
Okay, respawn, come back.
Okay.
I saw something about a blue on blue, maybe he needs to be pardoned.
No, it wasn't. It was ECT did the blue on blue.
Ah, okay.
So apart from that, and Templar's premature ejection from the plane, from which I understand you didn't touch anything, so that is very, very strange. Only thing I can suggest is it may be that someone else attempted to switch seat and you were an unfortunate side effect of that.
I was just staring at the jump planes. Outside.
No. Maybe the game knew what you wanted. Kimbo, you're very quiet.
So was that not like the understanding that once in the seat of a plane, you just don't touch nothing until it's time to touch something? Because I thought that's what you were supposed to do.
Absolutely, you are absolutely not supposed to touch anything. If someone did switch seats, I didn't see it in our plane, but it could have happened. But absolutely, once you are in the plane and once you're in the part of the plane that you're supposed to be in, do not try and pick a more favourable seat. There are none. You're in a plane. Deal with it.
Yeah, don't touch anything, don't ace interact, don't switch seats. Even if you see static line, you shouldn't be able to see it. So come off your ace menu. The only people who should be on those are the squad leaders. Armour doesn't handle stuff like this well, so it's best no one touches anything whatsoever.
Bill, 30
Right.
seconds, mate. AFK.
Sure. Thanks for the drop, guys. Much better.
Yep, 190 is better speed.
Oh yeah, absolutely. You can definitely keep going. Everyone was spread over a decent amount of length. I think Cutlass, Dusak, and Vegas were out a ridiculously short length of time.
We didn't have any issues this time. I don't know if it was a seat issue, but I recorded which seat I was in. But then we also did have one of our guys join the squad and then disconnect whilst we were in the plane, and that might have had something to do with it. Like I made sure when he was testing, I made him join in the camera as a group slot. So
Yeah.
Right, what's next one?
So next we're going to do it on a slightly more difficult terrain. We're going to do one on near Freeney. As you will see, I've drawn a whole new set of lines. Everyone could squad leads only, or just because I don't want to hear massive parachute noises at once. Confirm that they can see those new red lines, red, green, and new red line. Awesome. You will see that there is slightly more, as we change terrains, things like that, the jump area becomes more and more precarious if it's missed. As you will see in this one, if we overshoot, there are various rocks and then a huge amount of water. I don't know if any of you have ever parachuted into water on this game, but, well, slightly more annoying when you're doing it from a high altitude, but certainly not something that you necessarily want to experience, just because it takes you a while to get back to land. So we'll be doing that, and after that we'll be moving on to an even more... I've currently got 2 different options as to the places that I want to jump for the jump after that. But I have a feeling that what we'll probably do is once we've done the next jump after this one, we'll probably switch to Lalo, just so that I appreciate that some squad members feel that they might want a little bit more immersion in the fact that they can jump out the plane themselves. So we'll mount back up on the planes. Talon, if I could just have a quick word just to go over the landing zone again.
Right, gents, whilst Will does that, what I want to see this time when you hit the deck is squad leaders being proactive and actually reorging your squads and getting a proper reorg going. Obviously, in a mission environment, you're not just going to land and then bimble over to each other. So, act tactical, move together as a squad, and collapse in on yourselves as a squad. Squad leaders, you know how to do reorgs and stuff, so get it done. No popping smoke or anything like that. The whole point of a parachute insertion is to get in there as undetected as possible. So let's try and handle that as best you can. Pro tip for squad leaders as well, make sure your radios and stuff are in your vests. When you're using static line, essentially what it does is remove your backpack and spawns it underneath you on the drag rope. So if you do have radios or very, very sensitive stuff in your backpack, it's advisable to move it to your vest or uniform so it doesn't reset, despawn, or fuck up in any kind of general description. But I would recommend that to all players as well. Think when you go on to doing Lalos and stuff like that, you won't get a magical parachute spawn up your asshole. You'll be able to carry it, which means you won't have your backpack. So start thinking now about stuff that you can carry only on your vest/uniform and not in your backpack, and the kind of things that you can't do without. Hint, hint, ammo. So, you know, missions like that, you might have to get rid of some stuff or certainly be prepared to lose some stuff. So start thinking on that now, what you can lose from your loadouts, what you can't lose, distributing stuff amongst each other, that kind of thing, so you know you've all got plenty of ammo. In ideal circumstances, would get you dropped in with perhaps a crate or something like that containing your equipment, but that's not always going to be possible. So think worst case scenario, think what can go wrong, and prepare for that. All right?
Is there a radio crate down anywhere, please, Stubbs?
No.
Because exactly what you've just said must have happened to me. I've lost my 148. I can't see it in my inventory.
Right, 1 sec. Right, box behind you, Kimbo.
Roger. Kimbo, radio check. 148.
Yes.
Oh, fuck. So if I've got my 148 and I take another one, that's going to fuck things right up, innit?
Berlin, you got a rocket launcher in your backpack?
I don't understand, Kimbo. What you can
So
still
I'm saying,
talk.
yeah, I can talk on my 148, but I can't actually like interact with it in my inventory because it's not physically there.
Right, how about your ace interactions?
It is on my screen, Kimbo.
Yeah, I can see it in your backpack.
You just take it off, put it back in.
If you can't see it again, just respawn, Kimbo.
No, it's there.
Yeah, no, I've got it. Okay, that's fucking weird.
It's always
Sorry,
there.
my bad.
It's alright, not to worry. These things are sent to try us. You're sent to try me. Right, gents. Let's go and form up behind the planes. Please. Let's try and get this over with quickly.
Oh, boys, double time.
Give some shooty bang time.
Shooty bang bang.
Jazz, can I give you my last?
Shit, I'm not enjoying you fucking removing my 148 like that and then putting it back in there in front of the camera.
Yeah, that's what
It's terrible,
happened.
that was.
That's exactly what happened. No, I just put mine in there just to mix things up a bit.
Yeah, cheers for that, mate.
Wait till Stabcon sees that I've taken his 148.
I know which one Stabcons is. It's the one with the fucking highest usage. Most wear.
The push to talk button doesn't quite
Oh,
work.
Sirius jumped in already. No, he hasn't. Good.
No, the cart rate.
Because the night vision goes
Something I haven't done.
Armor then.
On your head, yeah.
You're guilty in the court of public affairs.
I'm guilty of Hilla's crime. They blame me for jumping in the plane.
Except for my beret, 2 cab lights, and a clock.
Why'd you jump in the plane then?
Clip.
I chose to ditch the toolbox because I can't make it fit.
Powerless towards this. I just have to accept.
Just switch places with me a second, please, Outlive.
What the fuck? I'm just the most important.
There you go.
Standing behind Outlive, that's pretty brave.
Left in their vest, yeah. They should speak up and...
It's alright, he hasn't got an LAT, mate, we're safe.
I'm full, sorry.
I can maybe fit one bandage.
It's all the grenades that stock me up.
Such an explosive personality, right?
Yes, that's me. Retty.
Why are you in my
Explosive
backpack?
personality.
Speaking of which, Onin, stop pointing your gun at
I'm
me.
in your backpack because I'm checking something, mate. It's not your backpack, it's the squad's backpack anyway. Shut up.
He's throwing away his candy wrappers.
I can't fit the extra ammo box in my vest, mate, so...
If I lose my backpack, then what?
Down to a squad, so let's get mounted.
Come on.
Mounting up.
I think I need the beret that's going in my tag vest. That's like...
Right, start mounting up, guys, as soon as the last member of Arrow's in.
Yeah, look, can I put some stuff in your backpack too?
Go. Come up.
Yeah,
Man up.
sure. Just
Arrows all in.
Mounting up.
Should I put a tank in my backpack as well, just an MBD?
We see a couple of javelins, mortar rounds.
Oh, Roger.
Declaration of Independence.
A cuddly toy.
Dusting all in.
Blade all in.
Zezek, do you see the red light?
Cutlass all in.
No.
It's off at the moment because the plane is off.
Remember, boys, no changing seats, none of that kind of stuff, just...
Raise in.
Just use my backpack.
Yes, Gamma to Pelican Flight, you are clear to lift off. We're out.
patches up.
Breaking off.
Ramps down.
Where's it down? I literally put it up.
It's gone up now, mate. It's gone up now.
Didn't even touch it.
That's countermeasures.
Honestly, guys, you've lucked out so much.
What?
That was so much luck.
Oh, it's skill.
I think I'm from this way.
From ramps closed.
Yeah.
Closed.
Trying again.
Blade, I'm just going to warn you, if you're in text and you're sending messages on the side channel, there's a very, very slim possibility that you might not press the right button, and you may press something that causes you to do something you don't want to do. So you might want to think of rethinking your
It's very much against the no touching anything policy.
The same thing happens with doors. Anybody else? Keep checking the ramp, waiting till it just is open.
Your tool squads making final approach.
Shaking.
Map again.
6-0 heading. Okay, do that one.
Vegas, come to all squads, red light, red light. Gamma to all squads, green light, green light. Arrows all out. Cutlass out.
Light all out.
Dustic all out. Lights all out.
Right, Blade, listen up. I've got a church bearing heading 055. We're going to a chapel, sorry. We're going to reorg there.
Yeah, seen on the T-junction.
Yep, everybody repeat it, because you might be in different frequency ranges, please.
055, Chapel, which will be our meet-up point.
Copy that. Northeast Chapel meetup point.
Updated orders. Reorg point will now be the building 073 by the elephant grass. It's got a lot closer, we'll meet up there.
Repeat status, Timbo.
This is Errol, all boots on the
Building
ground.
not seen by elephant grass 073.
Dustic, boots on ground.
Blade, boots on the ground. So you're looking over towards the east, mate, east. Double time, guys, double time.
We'd start moving. If we can, like, and if it's close, we definitely RV here together and move to the RV together. But, like, if there's a guy up by, say, that tree or that shack, I don't want you splitting to go join him. Like, you should move direct to RV. Does that make sense?
I hate you all.
Follow the kill. I'll crouch on it. Camera and combine by him.
No, Outlive, that isn't a nice thing to say.
They packed me with six or 7 extra kilograms in my fucking backpack.
I thought you liked
Guys,
presents.
quit the comms. Let's do it here, guys. Get real gear, real gear.
RV.
Confirm we've got everyone.
Doing it in the open.
Victor, comms check.
Yeah, heard. Victor, where are you?
I'm at the church.
Holy shit. Head southwest. Victor.
Roger.
Fucking Vietnam all over again, innit?
Yeah.
Right, Blade, moving to that building northeast. Let's get a wedge on Templar.
Which Templar northeast?
Wedge on Templar, heading northeast.
Walking pace, boys, we don't run, come on.
We don't run, we're too cool.
How come they drop so far away?
Right, can go combat jog now, mate. Not now. What? Dude, really, is that important? You know...
Thunder.
Alan, go there, fucking there, northeast, just there. Is that really important? I asked you. It's told you, no.
I've watched too many World War II films.
Is that really fucking...
Learned that. Looks good.
You just tried to warn me.
Watch down the road.
Security on here, guys.
Alright, come back.
Yeah, fantastic.
Yeah, copy that, taking security. There's a some cover guys to the northeast of the building.
Get 360 guys, we're doing like 180 here, come on.
I'll be your battle buddy.
This is Gambler to Arrow, what's your sit rep?
Wonder how Victor got so far.
No
This is
idea.
Arrow, all greens patrolling out to the northwest. Copy that. Gambler Cutlass, what's your sit rep?
I already know what yours is, Blake.
Cutlass all reorged and all boots on the ground.
Copy that. Dusak, sit rep?
Right now we started a little patrol facing southeast towards some shacks.
Copy that. Blade and Vegas are currently with Gambler. Well done, everyone. What I'll do is I'll get us teleported back so we can do the, what hopefully isn't the final jump, but may possibly be. Alright? Prepare for teleporters. The teleporter you're looking for is Bravo. Repeat, Bravo.
Right guys, we're looking for a teleporter. We're going to be teleporting to Bravo. Say again, Bravo.
Bravo. Teleporter is on me.
If you're doing this on your own, it's fine. You don't have to really worry about height, but I have to watch my speed and height all the time, and because you are focusing on it. Yeah, because you are focusing and trying to keep close as possible. If you want to take lead,
entirely up to you.
It's what you want.
Poor Ben.
Nice jump, everyone.
I'm up for it.
Yeah, I'll pick second. Jazz? Huh? I said go to Bravo. I wanted to ask something to Jess.
Look from Zeus, Dan.
Yeah, all good, mate. All good.
Awesome. Right. Let's make it a little bit more overcast and change the time a little bit. 1 second. Talon, this is Gambler. This is Gambler. Do you mind if we change it to slightly darker? Probably not pure night, but just something with a bit more overcast and a later time over. Confirm sometime in the next 30 seconds. Gambler out. Right, environment.
Lalo jump the next one. I repeat again. Berlin 1, Arms 2, Bam Bam 3, Betty 4, Perkins
Let's go, my son.
5,
Will we need to take parachutes, or do we automatically get it when we jump?
Once Gambler tells us to ditch our backpacks and the crates, we will do so and pick up a
It's quite a different
parachute.
discipline.
So if
These
you want
guys.
to move something from your backpack, do so now.
Darker than I was hoping for, but everyone can cope with this.
Try.
Everyone see okay?
Sure.
Yeah.
Fine, yeah.
Awesome. Right. Okay, so what we'll be doing now is we'll be going again, as much as I would have liked to do Lalo, we may end up a little bit running out of time a little bit for it. So all squad leads, if what you'll be doing is jumping out the plane, you'll then be, once you've reorged, you'll be patrolling. So I'll be briefing you about that just after we finish this. We will be doing static line again. To apologise, I was hoping to get onto Lalo today, but it looks like we may not be able to.
this will be a live fire exercise, so there will be enemies this time. If all the squads just want to, or all the squad leads just want to get on me, so we can go over the different plans. So we all go into different places. Get your torches out.
Do you want the rest of us lined up on the playing steps?
Yes, please.
Roger.
If you guys just move slightly to the
Power on
west,
me.
so out of the way.
Okay, so
Who need red?
can all of you see the different lines that are on the map? The first red line is at 066196.
Copy.
Well,
I didn't have a
Awesome.
light
Right.
because it was in the backpack.
You can also see the green light.
Well, Blade, let's go and
059198.
get on the vehicle. On the plane.
And the other red line,
Roger.
which
And
is
we are having the
04.
Have you got the night vision, Widget?
Yep.
No, give it to
As you will see, this terrain is going to
Right.
be slightly less favourable. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be jumping out. Once you've jumped out, got down, reorged on the ground, there are 4 different objectives, 1 for each squad. Arrow, you are to patrol south, down to the following grids.
Ready to die, Ratty.
060.
Never.
190.
Was actually looking for.
You'll be patrolling to 048.
But we can't do that. This is a video game.
048. Yep, confirmed.
It's fine, only will absorb the bullets.
Cutlass, you'll be going to 066.
Although he's been failing about since moving from marksman.
Schlee,
Yeah?
can I drop all the shit they put in my backpack?
What?
Where are you gonna put it?
On the floor? I don't know.
Put it back in their backpacks.
You're welcome.
Where you at, Alfred? Oh, fuck.
It's like.
I feel being more cautious by just standing behind you guys, even more than before.
Wow.
You'll be accompanying Blade. So once you've reorged on the
So
ground,
that's why I get boxes on me.
You're not a mule, Outlive. You don't.
Dude,
You don't need to carry
still
people's things.
training
Well,
where I was behind
They have
Hello, guy,
randomly
and I'm
been
the one
stuffing
who
shit
got
in my backpack.
Actually, Outlaw is our mule. Mr. Marksman
Remember
is
that,
a live class. If we need to put something, we put it on Outlaw.
Yep,
that's it.
training
That's
we did,
definitely
where I
official.
got shot,
I have an empty backpack.
while I
You
was
want to
behind you
upload
and
some
Hello
stuff?
guy.
That was funny.
The fuck was that?
Oh, my backpack's empty now as well, and I'm happy with it.
The world working as it should.
red light, green light. I mean, we've done it enough this evening.
It has always been like that. Everybody runs over the field, it's fine. I get shot immediately when I get past the field. Nice. I mean, at least it's a safe spot, right?
Schlee,
Yeah.
Control L is the laser, right?
Maybe. Depends on
Depends on your RHS settings.
Yeah, you might have a different keyboard as well for me.
It's always been Control L for me, but sometimes it just doesn't seem to be working. It's really frustrating.
Do you know where to set it?
No.
Go
Still
ahead.
fine.
Make sure everyone's got MVDs on their heads, right? Make sure everybody's got as much stuff as possible. No discipline, sorry. Make sure they've
You
got
won't be able to
MVDs on
reach
their
me.
head, that's all.
Copy that.
Do you even have a pair of systems?
Where'd you tell?
Yes.
Oh, we're in backpack or else.
Outsleeve, press escape. You should see to your left RHS options.
Where'd you tell?
Yes.
You can set the keybinds there.
You need some night vision.
Nah, we'll be fine.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I'm just about to shoot Wichita for bossing it. Boston.
Easy for you to say, isn't it?
No, not anymore.
Apparently not.
Insubordination. There you go.
Right, Blade, listen up, check maps. We've got a new drop zone, which is around here. We're going to get dropped, obviously, somewhere, I'm assuming, on this road somewhere. Those that group together will be literally getting an RV where we drop.
Control squad, let's start getting mounted up.
If you don't see us, move towards that RV marker, understood?
Yeah, copy that.
Right, just wait for Arrow to board up and then we'll go next.
Thanks, Gimbo.
Would you sort? Come on, brother.
Let's take all in.
I don't have any night vision goggles.
Suggest that the when I
Yeah,
see
Blade, start boarding up.
Victor? Oh, sorry, who said they didn't have any?
Wichita.
Wichita.
Wichita, why is your backpack
Schley.
empty?
Jump in, Schley.
There you go.
Victor, go.
Oh, nice.
Cutlass all in. Arrows all in.
Thank you very much, sir. Blade all in.
I got put in a pilot seat.
Right, jump out.
Vegas all in.
There you go again.
Yeah, literally.
Is there anybody that's not sure on what we're supposed to be doing?
Try changing seat series.
Roger. Yeah, ta-da. Thank you.
Awesome.
Looks like we're all in. We'll be taking off shortly.
This is going to Pelican. We are all in. You are free to take off.
Blade, confirm you can see markers drawn on map.
Markers seen on map.
So, reorg after drop. That's where I want everyone to start collecting towards. Once we've got everyone, we're happy with numbers, push out to RV1. And then once at RV1 we'll get a second reorg, and then we'll continue the patrol down to the objective buildings. Acknowledge?
Acknowledge.
Victor, acknowledge?
Victor, acknowledge.
Be advised, this is live fire. There will be enemies, but there will also be friendlies, so you need to POD as best you can.
Are we going to be using strobe lights?
No, not initially, but we will possibly be using them on the point man afterwards.
Roger that.
also, guys, I heard the Talon pilots talking. They're saying they get 10 points if they get someone killed by a windmill. Do not give them the satisfaction.
But we don't have much control over it apart from waiting a bit.
If I don't hear praying, right, you're not doing it.
Blessed be the Messiah.
To be fair, Chris, it'd be ironic for a Dutchman to be killed by a windmill.
That is very true.
Happens to be a lot of Dutchies in this plane. That's gonna be fun.
Gamma to all squads, we are on final approach. We are 5 kilometers from the red light.
Stand by, boys.
Standing by.
Happy landings, everyone.
Gamma to all squads, red light, red light. This is Gamma to all squads, green light, green light. Plus out, plus all out.
Blade all out.
Thanks for that. Let's go all out.
Looks like we're going to land west of the RV point. Recommend we try and meet up perhaps by the road.
Yeah, roger that. As Lee said, we will meet up on the bend in the road north of RV1. Acknowledge, please.
Copy that, be advised, Gamma may go quiet. Looks like my landing's going to be a bit bumpy. Gamma out. Now all boots on the ground.
North of RV1, roger.
Cutlass, all boots on the ground. The boots on the ground.
Ship Blade, all boots on the ground.
Civilian vehicle east on the road.
Copy that, all squads make for your objectives. 30 Blade, suggest you move to 050198 to regroup. I'll meet you there.
To that Gamba 050198. Right, Lee, the RV for 30 Gambler and Blade is that Hill 257 just north of RV1. Confirm you can see that.
Copy, scene 257.
Roger that. Let's start heading out that way now, please.
Yeah, copy that. Still waiting to RV. Probably make that point the RV point. Has everyone else seen that?
We had a position
Right, Templar, who's with you?
I'm with Templar.
Yeah, roger that. We can see her, we're right by you.
Don't stay directly on the road. We saw civilian vehicles.
Go walking pace, man, let the guys form up. Wedge on Templar, please.
Okay, we're missing Zezek. Zezek's it right?
I'm heading to the fucking RV.
Yeah, copy that.
I'm heading 257.
We're 150 meters out to the north of that.
Roger, 200 meters north.
We call this a line? Or a wedge? What the hell are we doing?
Right, blade hold. Right, continue walking out on this this pace. Gambler will be approaching our formation from the west. From the west. What the fuck was that?
No idea, I just saw a massive flash.
Just had an explosion. Syrup.
Probably a sales flash. Does it go green?
Same explosion, Gambler, but blade are all green.
Arrow's all green as well. Vegas all green.
Zezek, our current position is Hill 253. We're still approaching the RV.
Yeah, copy that, I'm on 257.
Gambler, this is Blade.
Concerned.
Be advised, Gambler, as you approach RV, one friendly force squad member from Blade will be on that RV. He dropped a bit far away from the rest of us, over.
Copy that, Blade. We are just a couple hundred meters from that now. Come around.
Right, let's form into a column on Templar, please. As soon as we get on top of this RV, I want us to get an RV formation, Blade. Kimbo's taking southwest.
Forming RV.
Let's go southeast.
Victor, watching north.
Northwest.
Right, Kimbo's got eyes on 1 times enemy infantry. He is southwest on break. Make that 1 squad-sized enemy force southwest.
Bentley's north.
Road from RV out. Gambler, this is Blade.
Okay.
Yeah, Gambler, let's do it local.
Hello.
Welcome.
Where's Kimbo?
To the south.
This is
Kimbo
Daryl.
over
I'm
here.
hearing a lot of shots to the
Wilhelm.
northeast. Possible
He's looking for you.
Cutlass location, over.
Gambler, this is Cutlass in contact, wait out.
Confirm you can see him.
I think it's scouting out, so
Friendlies are taking fire to the east.
Roger that, roger that. Can we get outlive to Kimbo's position, please?
Outlive on his way.
Can we get
Gambler, this is Cutlass.
Here's Kimbo sent.
Upon approaching the final bit towards our objective, we encountered one times patrolling hostile. He came close enough so we had to open fire. Covers blown out.
Right, listen up. On the go with the LAT when that launches, that will be the signal to commence the ambush on this patrolling squad. Acknowledge.
yeah, that's not our objective, I think.
Acknowledge open fire after LAT.
Form up, south, extended line.
Extended line south.
Kimbo will take the point man on that formation. Stand by for contact. Zezek, fire at will. Watch and shoot, watch and shoot, watch and shoot. Right. Blade, wedge on Templar, pushing down towards that enemy location.
Followed low ground. On that.
3-0 Blade.
Yeah.
0 Blade are commencing on to objective, Blade out.
Slow down. Who's that? Who's getting ahead? 3 different colours or like numbers on Shark Tank.
Watch your spacing.
Blade this Gambler.
Blade send.
Be advised 3-0 is currently watching northeast up the road just to make sure that there's no one trapping you, as well as southwest just to give you a bit of cover. Over.
Roger that, understood and all. Blade out. Send that last again, Templar.
Movement 210 left of the building.
Roger that, movement 210 left of the building. Red hold, blue, peel to the right hand side of
Red holding a line.
Okay, you first, mate, go. Peeling right.
Contacts are walking towards us.
Gambler,
No
this is
visual.
Blade, sit rep.
Miss Gambler sent.
We have secondary squad approaching our current formation. We will be advancing to contact. Laid out. Right, red team, bend forward please.
Gambler, this is Arrow. We've got a
Found in.
patrol close. We're going to engage now. Copy, engage you well.
Gambler, this is Sussex.
Let's set. Let's set.
2 patrols keep on approaching towards our target marker.
Copy that, descent me, thanks. Gambler, this is Arrow. Patrol has been dealt with 4 times contacts, all KIA out.
Heard, red's moving. What's that?
Blue, go. Let's hold here, hold here. Red, blue are going to take your position. Just quickly swap with red. You're going to flank round on the position, on the objective. Blue are going to suppress. Knowledge.
Copy that, holding while you peel left. We're moving.
This'll do blue, red go.
Templar tech point.
How far is our weapon gonna be?
Just head south now towards the building. Red, do a wedge on towards this building.
I think the contacts are going to be to our southwest somewhere.
Yeah, they're probably patrolling.
Red, is it safe for blue to push up to you?
Yep, red's got the secure if you want to move up.
Blue team, we're following the same route that red took to get there, so west and then south, yeah?
Got eyes on some sort of setup, got some crates and vehicles to the southwest of the house.
It's Gamma units appears that there's some sort of helicopter flying about. I understand that we do not have any friendly airframes in the area, so be careful. Camber out.
We advised enemy helo seen in the AO. It is confirmed as enemy. Out.
Kimbo, there's some sort of encampment to the southwest.
Yeah, roger that. It's probably where they've been sleeping. Break. 3-0, this is Blade.
Hostiles.
3-0, you're clear to push down to Blade's position on the patrol objective. Break.
Zezek, let's move to red team.
Out southwest. We're going
Let's
to
leave
patrol
this to blue.
further from here and investigate. Blade out.
Correct.
Right, blue team, extended line facing southwest.
Kimbo, do you want me to take out that MG?
Is it manned?
No.
Negative.
Helicopter
to our north.
Vegas Camber slash 1 BMP, 2 fire teams on our objective, over. Copy that, Vegas. Looks like you've attracted the attention of possibly a Huey. Recommend exfil. Camber out.
Right, looks clear guys. Continue on.
Red's ready.
To that red. Blue can provide suppression.
Yeah, copy that. We're gonna head southwest west along the wall and get closer. If you want to peel around the back and then head that way.
Lift to Kimbo.
To me now.
Rick, we got a patrol to the south in the gully. Just disappeared. No, they're
Moving.
on the hill now. Straight west. Sorry, south.
3-0 Blade.
Red, let's head straight there in a line.
0, be advised we have an enemy patrol pushing
Red,
south.
heading south
from 50 meters. My position.
in a
south,
line.
About 100 meters out. Over.
Reds are going to form up on this line, and then you'll be good to advance, Kimber. Up to us.
Eyes on that plate to the south, so we want to make sure they're coming this way. Stand by for contact. Engage. Watch and shoot, Blue.
Reds in the compound now, we're breaching.
Watch and shoot, Blue, watch and shoot.
We're gonna BTR here.
Is it manned?
It's empty, don't worry about it.
Flash it. If you're feeling confident.
Kimbo.
Go ahead.
Be advised, let me know when it's clear to push to you.
Copy that, we're clearing the camp now, the main compound's clear, we're just doing the buildings. Yeah, it looks like there's only one guy here.
Definitely two of them.
What are you saying, Templar?
There were definitely two contacts on the approach, both in the lights.
Yeah, I agree, they must have been the guys that Kimbo engaged. Kimbo, is it right?
Stand by, just go to 40 mic.
That was me, I just cleared the shack to the west.
Whoa, what the?
That's one way to do it.
That looks clear for now.
I don't know if I'm tripping, but Kimbo said he heard it, then it went off for me. So either he's...
I heard of.
Yeah, he had the thump.
Oh, fuck. I thought my connection was that bad.
Let's regroup on the western camp.
Where are we at?
We are covering this shit.
This comes in.
South through north, facing
Full
west.
area is clear. Await further orders.
Chopper
Copy that,
north.
sir. Security hold in place.
Blade, we are being on this position. Let's get 360 to security. Be advised that 3-0 and Gambler are moving into our position.
Red's got west, north through south.
Or should we raid these vehicles to blow?
Nah, the rest of gamblers come in here. What?
Message.
Disregard.
Even better, we could take out the whole...
Vegas are pulling back to the dump from our objective in a flatbed truck, commandeered.
Be advised, guys, if you see a flatbed truck, it's more than likely going to be Vegas.
So engage them.
Slee? What's this good time for?
Kimbo, the turret's moving on the enemy vehicle.
On which vehicle's that?
This is Gamma to all squads. Instruct is as follows. Break. We just got our talent. Will be bringing in
Kimbo,
2
yeah,
chin-ups. Break. I understand that there are a number of people who have got access to transport. However, you'll be as many people as possible. Safe of Vegas will be holding in place. Break.
Slee, get this comm on.
Each squad will be extracted in turn, starting with Dusak, as they have already cleared their objective.
What's that, Kimber?
Over.
I've got to go AFK, mate.
Yeah.
Can you confirm this comm?
Let's call peace.
Dussac, this is Gambler. Start moving to 055210. Your Chinook will be there to pick you up. Over.
Come again. Coordinates, please.
Yeah, certainly. 055210. Reference top of the hill.
Copy that.
Blade, this is Gambler. Your point will be exactly on top of your objective. Break.
Wilhelm was like giving me some info on the radio, and then he said break, and then he hasn't said anything for 5 minutes. Welcome back, Kimber. Our RV is this point here, where we are now, I believe. Our objective, if that's right.
Negative, our objective's further back up the hill a bit. Break.
Right, copy that. That's our extraction point, I believe.
This is the objective, Kimber.
Yeah, sorry, just seeing this is the objective.
But Wilhelm didn't quite complete his comms.
You're being picked up right here.
Yep.
That road.
Yeah, roger that. Eastern Road, pick up for Blade.
Yep.
Yeah, and where this is Cutlass.
Kimbo, could you throw blue smoke, please?
Kimber, do you want this enemy vehicle rigged?
Blue smoke pop in.
Where the heck have Dussac gone?
Be advised, Temp. You can rig it if you want.
Change of grids, break.
Helicopter inbound, prep to extract.
For Vegas will be 051.
You heard him?
Did you say prep LED?
No, I didn't. Wujie did, but...
Blade, stand by to board.
Alright.
Prepping
LED.
No.
Gambler Cutlass, objective is cleared, found 2 times big crates full of explosives and 1 times lighter APC. How to proceed, over?
This is Gambler, push 100 meters north, break. Hold there, you'll be extracted from there.
Cutlass copies, out.
Cutlass, Gambler, destroy outside.
Cutlass copies left, detonating the area and 1 mic.
They've forgotten us.
Temper,
Must be deep flame.
get some, no, he's just coming in to check the LZ. Get some demo in the middle of this fuel and supply cache as well, please. Right, Blade, everyone via Templar, stand by to board up.
Start falling in.
Let's go, come on, get on the plane. Or the bird even.
Charges set.
Atlas 1, this is Gambler, X grid for extract is 055202.
Blade all in.
Green, you were all in, you can lift off.
Templar, blow it.
A bit eager there.
Greenie.
Yeah.
Your next grid for extract is 066. Do you want me to do it on radio?
Hold on. 066, yep.
201.
Do you want to mark it inside, John?
I got it.
Cutlass, be advised, you're currently going to be picked up next by Atlas 2. Dusak, you've got Atlas 1 coming in on your position.
Can they pop smoke so I can see them?
Dusak copies. Atlas copies.
You see the fire?
Fuck off.
It is literally 100 meters north.
Going from the north, pointing at south. Don't like flying over fire. Oh, they're shooting at us.
No, it's the small rounds.
Oh, right, okay.
Dusak all in.
Oh no, they are.
Copy that, Dusak, I'll call into
The fuck is shooting us?
Suppressing.
Cutlass, blade! Teabing.
Disregard. It was just about to be my usual polite self.
Left.
Yeah, seen it.
That's one tree down.
Please tell me Cutlass are moving. Beautiful.
This is Gambler. Do you have anyone in your gunner seat? This is Gambler 2, Atlas 1. Arrow will be picking up. I believe that they do have contacts somewhere near their objective. Wait one, I'll just get ready and contact.
This is Gambler 2 Arrow. Please confirm 0.
We are not yet. No.
This is Arrow. We're about to destroy the vehicle at our location. Wait out.
Alright, I'll table that.
Can't get in. Right.
Tried the ace tracks where?
Yeah, try using ace.
Try now. Try again. There we go. Templar, you killed a friendly apparently.
Yeah.
Bad tempo.
Right, out.
It's that vehicle, it had a Talon Cutlass on it, so it must be that.
Right, let's go.
Back to base, yeah?
Well, just hover around just go around the area.
Suppressing.
How are you fucking hell?
I'm not missing. Have you seen the size of these rounds?
Fucking halo.
Arrow, this is Gambler. Understand that you have contacts at this time. Rick. If you need assistance, please mark with smoke. We'll confirm their area. We'll try and get Atlas gunners onto them.
Arrow copies last. Looks like they're already on the mark. Out.
Copy that. Be advised, Arrow, if you can, pull southeast up the hill. We'll get the helicopter to pick you up there.
Arrow copies moving southeast.
This is Gambler 2, Atlas 1. Be advised, I've instructed Arrow to move up the hill to the following grids. Break. Grids are 061 190. Reference top of the hill. Gambler out. Atlas 2, please remain overhead just to make sure there's no additional contacts for Atlas 1.
Gambler, this is Arrow, we're set for extract.
What do I do when I'm...
Copy that, Arrow, be advised, Atlas 1 is on final approach.
Sorry, say again?
My vision's being blocked off by my own body. I am in my own way.
Chelsea 2-0, if anyone likes to know.
Nice.
I needed pardoning.
I don't know. Right, Gunners, are there any lights of any kind apart from near the helicopter right now?
There's some fire as well. I mentioned how much I fucking hate this helicopter.
What is physics here?
This is Arrow, not getting an option to board.
Yeah, it's probably that.
They're taking
This is Gambler, we've noticed that there are slight bugs when it comes to pardoning. Make sure that whoever's in the helicopter tries to pardon everyone inside.
Gamma to Atlas 1, go, go, go.
Right, Arrow's all in.
Where is
What technical have been taken out?
So, Phil, how do you go about pardoning people in helicopters? Is it interact with passengers or something?
Yeah, interact with passengers. You're just looking for the opportunity to pardon. So in this instance, it just happened that Templar was the first person on it. If this is where we find out that some of these guys have got anti-air rockets, no, we're all good.
You can always simulate that.
Launching stuff.
Simulate it by what? Blowing up the helicopter?
For example.
As long as there ain't none of that, ain't one of those fucking Tunguska thingies down there, mate, I'm happy.
Tunguskas.
They ain't Tunguskas, yeah.
You'll fucking learn how to say the name soon enough, mate.
10 tuskers. Like those elephants with their 10 tusks.
I was born with a fat tongue in my mouth, mate. It's a blessing and a
Yeah, I'm
curse.
330, I'm closing behind you. Feel free to increase speed. Copy that, following you in. I need to pee.
Good call.
Really excited to land so I can go pee.
That is like such a pilot thing to say, Greenie.
Please go with that's negative, let's just get to the stage period. Right.
Man's got his priorities straight.
Yeah, I'd already put a marker there because I just assumed.
Never assume, except when it's going.
Never assume, except when you do, and you're right, like me, all the time. Woo!
Yeah, and like, you know, I don't know, I've had some pilots, you mean like, I assume that I can fit an Osprey between these two coasts.
I'll have you know, right, that was our first time.
Didn't think about Gambler's antenna though, did you, mate?
Yeah, we already determined that was Stab's antenna.
Ding!
It's your first time. If it's your first time, why on earth did you go for that? Anyway. stupid there because I forgot which helicopter I was in. Their one's already landed.
What would happen if you deleted this one mid-flight?
What do you mean delete? I was going to shout all out.
I was going to tease you for a thing like that now.
Can't delete the vehicle players initially.
Right.
That actually damaged the instrument.
All out. All out. Oh god, all out of a Chinook at the same time. Too many memories. Too many memories. Run.
PTSD.
I remember being shot across the map about 20 kilometers outside the map.
Such a pretty base, this.
It's alright.
It's alright.
It's alright.
Safety's on, lad, safety's on.
Very nice. Although 2 Chinooks to pick up 4 squads is not fun to coordinate.
It looked fun.
Oh, it absolutely, it looked amazing.
Loved seeing all of those traces as well for one guy. It was fantastic.
Yeah.
That poor bastard, he got lit up. Who
Yeah,
was on
'cause
the
he-
guns?
Goes me and HM, I think.
That's
Nicely
right.
done. Very nicely done. Good good reactions on those 2 jeeps coming in as well. It's, pretty sweet. Yeah, that looked really nice from my point of view, guys. Some nice ambushes set up. A couple of the patrols were taken down in an instant, which is really nice to see that you took your time. You didn't overreact and go all guns blazing. It was very, very good effort. Yeah, that's pretty much it from me. I'll let Will take over because he run the training. Thanks for putting it on, Will.
Oh, no worries. Wish I could have gotten a few more parachute drops done, but I mean, it's 20 past 9 now. I don't think anyone wants to do more of those. We'll try and do a couple more parachute trainings in the future, try out some Lalo and, if you're lucky, some Halo, which I'm sure other squad members can explain to you in your debrief channels if you so use those right now. Yeah, thanks for turning up. This weekend is by Caesar, where we will be doing static line. To insert. So it's been a while since we've actually used parachutes in missions, so I wanted to absolutely make sure we did this refresher. From what I could see, all the drops were very nice. I think one of the person who came closest to dying was me. I ended up in the middle of a woods, and my parachute started snagging on some of the trees. But thank you very much, Talon, for your assistance. Looks like glad that the C-130s are still up and running fine. And I will see all of you on Sunday. Mission Post will be up shortly.
Cheers. Cheers all for coming. Anything from Talon quickly before we go? Or Vegas?
No, nothing for me.
Nothing from Talon.
Super. Alright, cheers boys. I'll see you Sunday.
Cheers guys, good training.
Thanks guys.
Great training.
Thanks all.
Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you on Sunday.